So thankful we're able to get together here on this Friday on the Word of Encouragement. Today I'd like to go to 2 Peter chapter 2. It's very frustrating and very disheartening to see around us the promotion of ungodly lifestyle. All types of perversions are being seen as okay. In fact, morality has been turned upside down. Anybody that speaks against it is immoral, and those that are for ungodly lifestyles are those that are really moral. And that's what the Bible says, that in these days people will call those who sin good, and certainly we are seeing that today. But we need to be reminded, God is on the throne. God is not mocked. He knows all of this. And this is tragic, and we need to see a move of God in our churches to reach people so that they can be delivered. That's what happened in Paul's time. It was just as wicked, and God did a mighty work in many of those cities. But we need to be also encouraged that God is going to deal with this. We read in verse 6 of chapter 2 of 2 Peter, "And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly." God dealt with Sodom and Gomorrah. God dealt with the world at Noah's time prior to that. And throughout history, we've seen God's hand heavy upon those who have shaken their fist at him. Now, it's tragic for us to see that because we see people dying and going into judgment. But on the other side, we realize that God's name and his law has been vindicated again. But what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah will be nothing compared to what will happen during the tribulation, when half of the world will perish. And then, of course, the greatest of all tragedies, the white throne judgment, when men and women throughout history that have not turned to the Lord will be cast into the lake of fire. My friends, these things are real. And so even though we feel like we're surrounded and it's not fair and it's not right, and that is true, God is in control. We have him in us. We can have the peace of God, and we can have a love for those that need the gospel. And so, yes, we should be very burdened that these kind of lifestyles are promoted. But we also need to understand we can trust our God, and God will take care of it all. And everything the Bible says about the future will happen. And so don't let yourself be discouraged. Satan is not winning. God is on the throne. He's already won at the cross. And it won't be long, and we'll see his hand make all things right.